Today we're going to give you a demonstration on how to use the Sitefotos application with multiple forms. When you first open a site, you will have the ability to see all locations that are geo-fenced within your local area. The one that is closest to you would be the one that you would want to check into, as that should be the site that you are servicing at that time. Here we show opening a form that has already been pre-checked into. The technician has selected that there is a thermostatic discharge reading. They've opened up the camera application and taken a photo of the thermostat on the wall. After the photo has been taken, they've decided they don't like that photo and they've decided to activate their flash. The tech can then also engage the camera into a landscape mode, which allows them to capture the photo in a different format for more easy viewing. Within the form, you have the ability to answer the questions at any speed and in any order. You are not limited to which questions are answered first. However, any question that is marked with an asterisk must be answered before you can check out of the form. They are all required. Any questions that are not marked with an asterisk do not require to be answered before you can check out of the form. Any site that has more than one form that has been selected, you do not have the ability to check in to both forms at the same time simultaneously. So you will have to check out and complete the first form before you check into the second form to complete that form. As you can see here, the technician is going back and forth, checking over the questions to see which questions they can answer based off of where they are in the performance of their preventative maintenance. This form can be reopened multiple times while they are on site. They can put their phone to sleep, put it in their pocket, and then go onto the roof to continue their preventative maintenance, and they are still checked into the site. Even if the application does crash, they do have the ability to go back into the form and resume as they had been previously. When the tech is taking photos, there is the ability to take a photo that is stored in the tech's camera roll. By selecting the 4 squares in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen in the camera viewfinder, that does allow for the tech to select something that is already stored in their camera roll to upload it. After pressing the round circle in the center of the phone to capture the photo, they will press the check mark button to confirm that that photo is indeed one that they want to utilize for that site, and it will capture and be tied to the question that they had been asked. The flash can be turned on and turned off as needed, as well as the camera-facing capabilities. Once all questions have been answered for a site, the technician will select the Checkout button, and that will submit the form for the technician. Upon submission, a copy of the form will be emailed to the technician at the email address that they had logged into when completing the form. The form will also go to the administrator of the company that they work for, as well as any other designated recipients of the report. As mentioned previously, you cannot open a second form until you have checked out of the prior form. So once the prior form has been completed, you can check into the second form to start completing that work as necessary. Just as before, any required information is marked with an asterisk, and anything that is not required will not have an asterisk. Questions will be marked with answers such as yes, no, or not applicable. And depending on the answer that is selected, a text box can appear that will allow the technician to enter in additional information in regards to their findings or any other supporting information as necessary. If pictures are required, the photos can be reused from the camera roll if you allow the app to have access to the camera roll. If not, you would just retake the same photos as prior. Once all questions have been answered that are required, the technician is able to check out and the service is marked as complete. As prior, both service reports will be submitted to the technician via email and any other required recipients for those service reports. If there are additional units that are requiring service, the technician can go back into the same form as they had previously and complete the same questions just on the additional unit as necessary.